Life doesn't come with an easy option, it comes with choices. Each choice carries a cost, each cost carries a weight, and every weight is hard. Staying stuck is hard, moving forward is hard. Choose your hard. Breaking generational patterns is hard, so is repeating them. Choose your hard. Waking up early to chase something better is hard, so is waking up to a life you no longer recognize. Choose your hard. Having the tough conversation is hard, so is pretending everything is fine when it's not. Choose your hard. Working on yourself, facing the mirror, healing the wounds, confronting your patterns, that's hard. But so is carrying the pain of never changing. Choose your hard. Being alone to protect your peace is hard, so is staying in chaos just to feel company. Choose your hard. Building discipline is hard, so is living with regret. Choose your hard. Starting over is hard. Staying broken is hard. Choose your hard. Grieving, letting go, forgiving, that's hard, so is being chained to bitterness for the rest of your life. Choose your hard. Success is hard, so is failure. Choose your hard. You're not weak because it's hard. You're human, but you are powerful, because you get to choose. So when life hands you hard, don't wait for easy. Don't wish for smooth. Don't ask for escape. Pick the hard that builds you. Pick the hard that frees you. Pick the hard that honors who you're becoming. Choose your hard, and choose it like your future depends on it, because it does. Life is always hard in some form. There is no truly easy a path. Even joy has its weight. Even love asks for effort. Even success carries pressure. The truth is, there's no life without friction, no dream without demand, no purpose without pain. We chase comfort, thinking it will save us, but comfort can become a prison, a soft cage made of silence, routine, and fear of change. The road that looks smooth often hides potholes. The shortcut costs what you don't see right away: integrity, energy, identity. The path of least resistance often leads to the greatest regret. Hard isn't the enemy, it's the entry. It's the refining fire, the silent sculptor of strength. So if you're waiting for easy, you might be waiting forever. Because every version of life you choose will ask something of you. Time, energy, healing, sacrifice, clarity, courage. There's hard in holding on, and hard in letting go. There's hard in staying the same, and hard in becoming more. So don't ask for easy. Ask for grace. Ask for resilience. Ask for wisdom to know which hard is worth it. Because it's not about escaping difficulty, it's about choosing what difficulty leads to growth. What pain leads to peace, what hard leads to hope. Easy won't teach you much, but hard will make you. Avoiding change is hard, growth is hard, both require effort. One keeps you stuck, the other pulls you forward. But neither lets you stay the same. It takes effort to pretend things are fine, to suppress what needs to be faced, to smile through dissatisfaction, to numb the voice that says, there's more. It takes effort to settle, to silence your own needs, to shrink to fit places you've outgrown, to live in a life that no longer reflects you. That's a hard that drains you, that chips away at your soul, slowly, quietly, relentlessly. But growth asks for something different. It asks for honesty, for bravery, for decisions that don't always make sense to the outside world. Growth demands you step into discomfort, that you unlearn the familiar, that you challenge the old stories you've told yourself. It's messy, it's lonely sometimes. It doesn't always feel like winning, but it's real, it's alive, and it leads somewhere. Avoiding change is the illusion of safety. But nothing stays the same forever. Even when you stay still, life moves on without you. So you can either fight the current or learn to swim with it. You can dig your heels in or find your footing on new ground. Either way, you'll sweat, you'll strain, you'll struggle. So if effort is inevitable, why not spend it becoming? Why not spend it evolving? Why not spend it building something beautiful within yourself? Because yes, growth is hard, but staying stuck is harder. You always have the power to choose which discomfort you accept. Life will offer both the pain of change and the pain of staying the same. And every day, you get to choose your hard. You may not control what shows up, but you do control how you meet it. You can choose the discomfort of boundaries or the discomfort of being walked over. You can choose the tension of saying no or the regret of saying yes to things that drain you. You can choose the fear of starting something new or the weight of never trying. You can choose the ache of healing or the ache of carrying wounds that never close. You can choose the awkwardness of growth or the numbness of stagnation. Discomfort is part of the deal. It's the cost of living fully, of showing up honestly, of breaking cycles. But not all discomfort is equal. Some discomfort empties you. Some discomfort builds you. Some discomfort keeps you small, tied to stories that were never meant to be yours. And some discomfort stretches you, teaches you, shapes you into someone stronger. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to be intentional. Ask yourself, what kind of pain am I choosing? Is it leading me toward peace or pulling me into patterns I no longer want? You'll never escape discomfort completely, but you can choose the kind that honors you, the kind that has purpose, the kind that aligns with your future, the kind that speaks to your truth. You always have that power. Even when things feel out of your hands, even when life feels loud and uncertain, you still get to choose, and your choice, even in the smallest moment, is the beginning of your freedom. Healing is hard, but so is staying wounded. There is no path without pain, only the pain that moves you forward, and the pain that keeps you stuck. Healing asks for truth. It asks you to go back and feel what you've buried. To sit with what you've avoided, to open the doors you swore you'd never open again. It's not gentle at first, it's not quick, and it's definitely not comfortable. Healing will shake you. It will strip away the illusions you've lived behind. It will make you question what you thought was strength, and show you where survival became self-abandonment. It hurts to relive. It hurts to forgive. It hurts to release what you were never given closure for. But staying wounded hurts too. It hurts in silence. It hurts when nothing is said but everything is felt. It hurts when joy feels foreign, when peace feels out of reach, when your heart flinches at love because it remembers pain more than anything else. Staying wounded isn't rest. It's heavy. It's exhausting. It's living half alive behind walls you built to stay safe, but now they've become your cage. Healing is hard because it changes things. It changes how you see people. It changes what you tolerate. It changes who you become, but it also frees you. It returns your voice. It rebuilds your trust in yourself. It gives you back the pieces you lost in the fight to survive. You don't heal overnight, and you don't have to do it all at once. But each step you take toward healing is a step away from pain that owns you. You may not forget what hurt you, but you can learn to stop bleeding from it. And yes, healing is hard, but carrying unhealed wounds, that's a slow ache that never ends. So if both are hard, choose the one that gives you peace. Choose the one that makes you whole again. Self-discipline may be painful now, but regret lasts longer. Waking up early, saying no to distractions, pushing through resistance, it's not easy. Choosing the hard thing in the moment rarely feels good, but not choosing it often feels worse later. Discipline is the quiet grind, the unseen effort, the daily decisions no one claps for. It means missing out sometimes. It means holding yourself to a higher standard even when no one's watching. But it also means showing up for your future. It means building trust with yourself. It means planting seeds that grow into something lasting. Regret, though, that comes when the moment has passed, when the chance is gone, when the time is up. Regret whispers, you could have done more. You should have started earlier. You let yourself down. And it stays long after the opportunity, long after the excuse, long after the comfort of skipping effort. Discipline may feel like a burden now, but regret weighs heavier. It lingers, it repeats, it doesn't let go easily. You won't always feel like being disciplined, but feelings aren't the driver. Vision is, purpose is, the life you want is. Discipline is loving yourself enough to do what's hard now so you don't suffer later. It's giving your future self a gift of health, of peace, of pride. No, it won't always be fun, but it will be worth it, because every time you choose discipline, you choose freedom, you choose strength. You choose a story without what-ifs. So choose the pain that passes, not the pain that follows you. Choose discipline now, so you don't live with the ache of regret later. Peace often costs loneliness. Chaos often costs your sanity. Both have a price, and only you can decide what you're willing to pay. Sometimes choosing peace means walking away from what's familiar, from people who don't see you, from noise that once felt like love but was really just distraction. Peace is quiet, and in that quiet, you'll hear things you've been avoiding, you'll feel the stillness, you'll feel the space, and yes, sometimes you'll feel the ache of being alone. But that loneliness, it's temporary. It's the sound of your soul getting clean. It's the pause between who you were and who you're becoming. Chaos, on the other hand, it feels full. It feels alive. It feels like you're surrounded. But it's loud in all the wrong ways. It keeps you spinning. It drowns out your clarity. It makes you forget your own voice. Staying in chaos can make you feel needed, connected, distracted, but over time it chips away at your mental peace, your emotional balance, your sense of self. You start reacting instead of living, surviving instead of growing, and that's the cost. You lose parts of you to stay close to noise that was never meant to hold you. Peace may come with quiet nights, with fewer texts, with more time spent in your own company, but it also brings rest, it brings breath, it brings you back to yourself. So ask yourself, would you rather be alone and grounded or surrounded and spinning? Because peace isn't always popular, it doesn't always come with applause, but it comes with alignment, it comes with truth, and chaos. It may feel easier to fall into, but it will always ask for more than you were ever meant to give. So when the choice is peace or chaos, know that one may make you lonely for a season, but the other can cost you your soul. Starting over is scary, but staying stuck is scarier. There's fear in the unknown. There's fear in letting go of what you've built, even when what you've built no longer fits. There's fear in walking away, fear in beginning again, fear in not knowing what's next. But there's a different kind of fear that comes from staying too long in a place that drains you. A fear that creeps in slowly, quietly, and makes you question if this is all life has to offer. It's scary to start over, to admit something is no longer working, to be a beginner again, to face the silence between endings and new beginnings. But it's even scarier to wake up one day and realize you've built a life out of fear instead of purpose. It takes courage to tear down what's safe, to choose uncertainty over comfort, to walk away when there's no guarantee of what you'll find on the other side. But what if staying is the real risk? What if the comfort is actually the cage? You can stay stuck in habits, in roles, in relationships, in stories that no longer reflect who you are. But with every day you stay stuck, you trade a piece of your joy for the illusion of stability. Starting over means hope. It means possibility. It means giving yourself another chance to do it differently this time. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be true. Yes, you'll feel lost. Yes, you'll question yourself. Yes, it might hurt, but you'll also breathe again. You'll feel space again. You'll find pieces of yourself that you forgot you had. Stuck may feel familiar, but that doesn't mean it's where you're meant to stay. Starting over isn't failure, it's choosing freedom, it's choosing growth, it's choosing you. Your choices shape your future one hard moment at a time, not the easy ones, not the convenient ones, but the moments that stretch you, challenge you, ask you to rise. The moments where you feel the tension between who you were and who you're becoming. When you want to give in, give up, stay safe, but something deeper whispers, keep going. That's where the future is formed. Not in giant leaps, but in small decisions that no one sees. In quiet battles you fight with yourself. In every time you choose growth over comfort. The future isn't some faraway place. It's being built right now in what you allow, in what you pursue, in what you let go of. Every time you say no to something that drains you, you're saying yes to something better. Every time you speak up when your voice shakes, you're rewriting your story. Every time you choose to heal instead of hide, you're shifting the path ahead. And yes, it's hard to choose differently, it's hard to break patterns, it's hard to move forward when the past feels heavy. But every hard choice is a brick in the foundation of who you're becoming. Each one matters, even when no one claps, even when no one sees, even when it feels like nothing's changing, because the future doesn't arrive all at once. It's built decision by decision, boundary by boundary, moment by moment, and every hard choice you make today becomes strength for the version of you tomorrow who gets to live freer, speak louder, stand taller. So when the moment comes, the moment that asks for more of you, don't run, don't shrink, don't wait for easier, because that moment, it's a turning point, and what you choose there creates everything after. There is strength in owning your struggle instead of avoiding it. There is power in looking pain in the eye and saying, "You don't scare me anymore." We live in a world that tells us to hide it, to mask the mess, to smile through the storm. But what if the real strength is in saying, "This is where I'm at. This is what I'm carrying, and I'm still standing." Avoiding the struggle doesn't make it go away, it buries it, it multiplies it, it waits in the quiet, showing up in moments you least expect. But owning it, that's where healing begins, that's where freedom starts. Because when you own your story, it can't own you. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be healed overnight. You just have to be honest. Honest with yourself. Honest with the pain. Honest about what broke you and what you're still learning to rebuild. Struggle is not weakness. It's not failure. It's not shame. It's human. It's real. It's a part of your becoming. And when you stop running from it, you find your feet again. You find your voice. You find your power, because strength isn't pretending you're fine. Strength is saying, "I'm not fine yet, but I'm showing up anyway." Strength is letting yourself feel, letting yourself grieve, letting yourself hope again, even after everything tried to take that hope from you. You don't need to be fixed. You just need to be true. Owning your struggle doesn't make you weak, it makes you brave. It makes you whole. So stop hiding the parts of you that lived through the hardest days. They're not the shameful parts. They're the strongest ones. Empowerment begins when you stop waiting for easy and choose your hard on purpose. You stop searching for the shortcut. You stop hoping for a way out, and instead you decide to walk straight through the fire. Not because it feels good, not because you're fearless, but because you finally understand that nothing meaningful comes without effort. Easy is a lie we're sold, a trap dressed as relief. It promises comfort but often leads to stagnation. You grow when you face what scares you, when you lean into discomfort instead of running from it. Empowerment is not a moment, it's a mindset. It's choosing to take responsibility for your healing, your growth, your direction. It's saying, "I know this will be hard and I'm doing it anyway." It's waking up when it's easier to sleep in. It's starting over when quitting looks tempting. It's holding boundaries that shake your voice, but protect your peace. It's choosing the pain of progress over the pain of regret. Because hard is coming either way. Life will test you, stretch you, break you open. But when you choose your hard intentionally, you reclaim your power. You're not a victim of your struggle, you're the architect of your strength. Every time you show up when it's tough, every time you do the work no one claps for, you build something solid inside, you build resilience, you build grit, you build trust with yourself. That's empowerment. Not in avoiding difficulty, but in owning your ability to move through it. Easy might feel good now, but chosen hard creates lasting change, so stop waiting, stop wishing for the path with no resistance. That path doesn't lead anywhere worth going. Choose your hard on purpose, with intention, with the belief that you can carry it. Because when you choose it, you stop surviving. And you start leading your life. So when life offers you struggle, when the road bends and the weight feels heavy, don't wait for easy. Look it in the eye, stand in your strength, and choose your hard with purpose, with courage, with conviction. Because the life you want won't come from comfort. It will come from the choices you make in the middle of the fire. You are not powerless. You are not lost. You are not waiting to be rescued. You are choosing. You are rising. You are becoming, one hard moment at a time, one brave choice at a time. One day closer to the version of you who doesn't just survive hard things but is transformed by them. So choose your hard. And build the life that only you were born to live.